What up, guys? It's your girl ManicMeeks, and I am back with more Lucifer. Yeah, dog. Last episode of Lucifer was pretty freaking cool. But if you're enjoying any content on my channel, gameplays, reviews, reactions, whatever else got going on, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here. Let's be here together. Down below in the description box, link to my Patreon. Over there, I have what do I have? I have a lot of things going on. I have full-length versions and YouTube clear versions of my reactions. And I also have select early access series, which this is one of them. So if you want to support me, it's down below as well. I can't talk. I've been drinking. Not gonna lie. I still can't do it. Gonna try it again. This is round, what is it, 2, 3? We're gonna do it again. As well as, there you go, my merch shop, which is also down below in the description. I got hats, t-shirts, hoodies, cups, mugs, all types of things with original designs on them. So if you want to support me, those are your two ways to support me monetarily. You don't have to support me monetarily. You can support me freely. How? You may ask. Subscribe. Hit the button that's right over in this area, in this areola. And then also, go ahead and slap the notification bell because it lets you know when I'm putting up videos. I put up videos every single day. There's at least one video a day. At least one video is being posted. I try to keep it at 2. I have a gaming video, and then I have a reaction video. So just let you know, those are options. There are options on my channel. I do anime, I do live action, I do K-drama, I do other foreign shows. I do things around these parts. So if you want to support any of that, subscribe, ring the bell, Patreon, merch. There you go. So last time on Lucifer, I'm going to go ahead and pour me another one. I'll talk about this. Still drinking Freak Show wine. This is really good. This is really good, surprisingly good. I'm about to try the other ones. But last time on Lucifer, it was I'm trying to figure out a way to put this so that it makes sense grammatically. It was an amazingly told story about Dr. Linda's husband. So pretty much it's one of those stories where you start at the end and you work your way back to the beginning. And in his case, the beginning and end was him waking up in hell, reliving the mistakes he made while he was alive that got him killed in the first place. So pretty much he woke up out of a coma, or he woke up from being unconscious in an accident and was like, I'm going to go home and try to repair things with my wife. Well, his wife was having sex with Lucifer. And so now he's obsessed with Lucifer, trying to figure out, who he is, what he is, trying to bring him down, find a story, find an angle, find something to write about, to put him in the public eye, to bring him down. But he could never do it. He could never do it. And so he got permission from his editor to tag along on, or do ride-alongs on their cases. And they came across a case where it was a long-standing serial killer who was just poisoning people for being the opposite of what they project out into the public. Like a self-help guru who was all about holistic treatments, and she had Botox, fillers, implants. A vegan restaurant owner who was talking about, how being vegan is great for society. He was eating meat, and they found meat around his body when he died. So he was doing stuff like that. So pretty much they were working together trying to figure out who done it, until the reporter broke down and told his wife, who is Dr. Linda, that she has been seeing someone who was the devil. And at the time, she didn't know that he was literally the devil. And so he went back to the drawing board, was like, I'm going to figure this out. He put the whole thing up. It was like the whole map of Lucifer's relationships and lives, and eventually came back to her again after seeing his devil face and was like, no, really, he is the devil. And she was like, listen, I know he is. However, it doesn't really matter. He's a good person. And he was so perplexed by that he couldn't wrap his face around that. Even though he's the devil, he's supposed to be sinful and sin incarnate, that he was still a good man. And his wife would rather deal with him than to deal with, Lucifer than to deal with him. I can't say him twice because you don't know what I'm talking about. So that drove him to work with the killer to try and poison Lucifer. But the killer didn't poison Lucifer. The killer poisoned just a random girl. And the killer got mad at her husband, Reese, or ex-husband, Reese, for tricking him into doing his dirty work, ended up being poisoned himself. And so when he died, he woke up back in the hospital bed where he was at the beginning of the video, or the beginning of the show. And that was I just love stuff like that. I just love it. Because you know what it reminds me of? You know it. I'm tipsy enough to sing it. This is the song that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was. And they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. I entertained myself singing that song for about an hour and a half when I used to ride the bus and I was waiting next to the cemetery for the last bus to take me home. I sung that thing for 30 minutes. I was singing for at least 30 minutes. It was cold and I needed something to do. So I was just singing that song, just dancing. And I'm like, oh, this song is kind of fun. But that's neither here nor there. But that's what happened in the last episode of Lucifer. And I'm really excited to jump into this one because I hope we continue this and we see more of Dr. Linda in the next episode. So, on that note, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the next episode. This is season 3, episode 8. Chloe does Lucifer. Does she now? Skip recap.
I am not a shoe. Clearly, I'm a top hat. So come on, hand it over.
Want it? It's gonna cost you.
Oh, well, name your price, urchin.
Oh, I'm not talking fake money.
Oh, wow. She slammed you.
Is this somebody's birthday? What's happening? I'm like, this one little gnat. I swear to God, I'm so sorry about the slapping and then, oh, this gnat is driving me insane.
When I realized there was no raging party.
Look, I had to cut a deal with the detective's offspring.
So that's who you were with. Chloe and Trixie. Well, so much for wine, women, and song.
Technically, all of those things were represented when you count the post-game karaoke.
Lucy, there's absolutely nothing wrong with enjoying a quiet night in.
I love him in a
And how does Linda feel about this little ruse of yours?
I'm sure that the doctor would love to dissect me, but she's taken some time off to deal with the death in the family, so...
I had no idea. I should go check on her. Boring suits you, brother.
He's like, how dare he call me boring? How dareth he?
She is boring.
We don't know anything about her.
Oh, don't we? Generic artwork, dull clothes, beige furniture.
A fellow nerd. I'm sure you're in a better place now.
With puzzles.
Ella, what's the cause of death?
BABFT.
Big ass.
Big ass blunt force trauma to the head.
I'm like, big ass.
Yeah, let's talk less about Lucifer and more about the murder.
Crime scene selfies? Really? Classy move.
And that is Esther.
Her roommate?
Not even one last one with the handsome cop?
Don't let the boring detective spoil things. It would be my...
Not you.
Right.
Oh, bless your heart.
You guys mind if I post that I'm totes helping a police investigation?
Absolutely. Do you mind tagging me?
So special.
Ella traced Kim's call to this business.
Top mate. Interesting name. For
Please tell me she was throwing that ass back in a circle.
Seems you need to get recommended, meet a bunch of selection criteria, even go through an interview just to create an account.
Well, then why would our victim be arguing with someone here? I mean, this is clearly a place for top hats like us.
A homicide detective, huh? Wow. You just got even more interesting.
Funny. So did you. Just found out who our victim was fighting with. You.
With so many celebrity clients, our entire business model is based off our ironclad privacy protocols.
Fine. I'll just get a warrant.
Good luck with that. I mean, how long did it take the FBI to hack one cell phone?
She got a point, though.
Yep, I'll have the tech team get on it. You got it, Chloe.
Charlotte?
Liz, I wanted to ask you something. Where do you see it exactly?
Is it here?
How?
Is it here?
When?
Like, now. Right about there. You know, being dark, teach their own, you know?
Wow, you really have this being good thing down, huh? You know, You might be just the person to guide me.
Please.
To where?
Heaven.
Somewhere other than hell.
Please. Please.
You see,
Adventures in babysitting.
Oh, hey, Dan. I bet you need me to go do that thing, huh? That super urgent forensic thing. Yeah. See, cray.
Hello, Dan.
I'm just gonna... Yeah.
I'm trying to plan my ex-husband's memorial, and I could really use another opinion. Okay, so which one do you like best? Just knee-jerk reaction. Go. You
Yes.
don't think it's too ornate?
No.
You're right. This one's simple yet elegant.
Okay, we gotta get to this party. Use what we know about Forever 29 and single him out.
Okay, fine, I'll go. Seeing as I'm the only interesting single person here, I think I'm our one shot at catching the killer.
Okay, we need a woman, so I'll go.
But you, detective, socialize and flirt. I'll gladly train you.
Chloe does Lucifer?
I wouldn't exactly word it that way. 'cause
Get ready to go full me, detective.
Yes, bitch.
Awesome. Great. Saturday, went camping with my daughter.
Uh-uh.
Why don't you just give me some tips on how to blend in with that crowd, okay?
You think being as fascinating as I am can be boiled down to a few tips? Okay. You be a randy single man. I'll be the new you. My point exactly. Meet Lucinda. Come on.
Lucinda. I'm so glad there's more Charlotte.
Oh. Need some help there, sir?
Bam! Hand!
I've been admitted to the Forensic Shadow Program,
What is that?
a mentorship program, which means I will be your student. I am going to stick to you like glue.
What does she have on? Is she cute? Does she have on pants? Oh, look at this.
Detective. You look...
Like a female Lucifer?
I love when she swoops her hair. She cute.
says to you. Just laugh.
Hey there. What's your name?
Lucinda.
No, not like a demented witch on crack.
Because that's exactly what she sounded like. I had to like... This, you're on the crack. Can you not? I've got my phone out.
A little too much Prosecco on an...
Child.
Hey. Excuse me?
Sploosh. I said sploosh. Are you into splooshing?
Did she take the... Can I please not have this? You know how easily I get embarrassed. Not even embarrassed. It's not even me.
You know what? Enjoy the Prosecco, Lucinda.
I don't believe this. Ditching protocol mid-sting. Who does that?
You?
Maybe she'll do better on her own.
Well, I was thinking of maybe getting out of the city and taking my daughter camping.
Cool. I love the outdoors.
Oh.
I'm a surfer.
Really?
Goes well with camping.
I've always wanted to try surfing, but Oh, hi, Lucifer. This is Benji. He just had 4 pieces of sashimi, and we just started talking about surfing.
Oh, lovely. Now, I insist you put your mic back in immediately. We can't hear a thing in the truck.
You were being quite loud.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, the things Dad gets credit for.
Yeah. I went on a date with her just the other night. Still can't believe she's
deceased.
Because I wanted to see Kim again. I met her at the apartment when I picked up Esther for our first date. She wasn't there the second time. So you can imagine how stoked I was when she popped up on the Top Meet app.
No, I can't actually. You're saying that you used a top hat to get to a shoe. He must be lying, Detective.
I'm not lying. I really liked Kim.
Faking it, right? Just tell me, how do you keep your eyes from glazing over?
There is no forensic shadow program, is there? Even if I had been tempted to help, and I'm not saying that I had, now that I know you lied, poof, temptation officially gone.
She is so tall. She's got to be like maybe like 6'2" in those shoes, because she's 5'11". They've got to be like 3-4 inches.
Okay. I'm functioning perfectly. I only feel terrible that I don't feel terrible about his death.
Okay, so all of this is just
A pathetic attempt to cover up the fact that I can't stop thinking about me.
If she cries, I'm not going to make it.
Sure, it sounded bonkers, but I could still wonder. Still hope. What if I came back as a chameleon or something? Chameleons are cool.
Ma'am, I can't take it. Please don't cry.
Now I know that's never happening because I know, everything. Including where I'm headed when this is over.
I think...
You're still saying that the dumbbell is Kim's.
Yeah, she tried everything to be part of my glamorous lifestyle. She was even planning on getting surgery once all the money came in.
Money from what?
I don't know, but she made it sound life-changing.
Detective, I think I've been spending too much time with you. It's turned my top hat radar rusty. Look, no offense, but I think I need to go and hang out with some interesting people before you turn me into a shoe.
He's just gonna walk off? Okay.
But you see, I found that it takes looking up to gain perspective. It's a good reminder of just how much there is that we don't know. Linda, if you really think about it, do you have any fewer questions than you used to? When you didn't know?
I mean, they're different questions, but they're just as many, maybe more.
So you're still every bit the clueless idiot that you always were?
I love this. Oh,
That helps.
good.
Still sucks about the chameleon, though. Thank you.
What's happening? Okay. I thought a thing was about to thing, and I'd lean forward like, what's thinging?
That? Look at him and then look at her. If both came to you asking for funding for an elite dating app, whose project would you invest in?
Well, yeah, if you're being all superfish and whatevs.
Which many people are. Maybe Kim felt she wasn't fancy schmancy enough, so she hid the fact that she was the creator and hired Pretty Boy Mac here to be the facade.
In secret.
It's a solid theory, but still, it's just a theory. We need proof.
I really wish we had that murderous dumbbell right about now.
Well, if Mac did it, I think we know where to find it.
We do?
There's a good chance the murder weapon is at Mac's place. I can't count the times I've allegedly helped a client unmake that mistake.
Really?
What? I said allegedly.
God damn it, I love Charlotte!
Sounds fun. But I'm afraid I have a previous engagement.
Oh?
Would you just help me find the weapon? Please?
Okay, fine. In my experience, it's usually in the toilet.
Oh, I checked there.
Freezer?
It's not there either.
Well, the fireplace, then.
Lucifer, there's no way. I mean,
You would be dumb enough to...
Decided against the beer because A, carbs, and B, 2 cops showing up at my house on the same day. Figured that must not be a coincidence.
What's stupid about thinking someone deserves to be loved for who they really are? Kim was the brains, Mac. You were just the face.
Face.
Just the face.
Face.
Kim was Wozniak. I'm Jobs.
No.
No one gives a crap about Wozniak.
Please, Mac, what you are is a fraud.
Yeah, he is a
Which
fraud.
unfortunately makes you boring. Heavy, isn't it? At least I got the density right. Oh, heads up!
Nice catch.
Oh, God. That one was all you. I was about to knock.
You know what? It still counts, okay? You did a bad thing.
For a good reason.
But it was for a good reason. Yes, but only if in good faith you try to do it the right way first. Being good takes practice. Okay, so just keep at it and
God
better.
damn it. I love this shit. I didn't think they were going to keep adding her back into the show.
What job?
I've been offered a position in the DA's office to help put criminals away for a change.
I did?
Yes, this job is the perfect place to practice this being good thing. And bonus, I'll be around here more.
I actually had a pretty good time. I mean, but only once I stopped being Lucinda and started being myself. You know, it can be scary sometimes, but being who you really are is never a bad idea.
Never a bad idea. Is it the shoe? Is it the shoe? You gotta be tired of doing the same thing all the time. Yeah, everybody wanted to be the top hat or the car. Those are the two things that went the quickest, might I add, the quickest. But I love this show, and I'm glad that we got to see a little bit of everybody except for Maze, because I thought that Maze had her baby at the beginning of the season, but she was still pregnant. So there's a little less of Maze. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Girl, have your baby. You know, have your baby. Get your body together, because let me tell you something. Birth murders your body. They don't tell you that. You see people being cute, and no, girl, you know that your vagina lips, the labia minoras, they swell up and they turn like a bluish purple, and then they droop because they're so full and swollen from like blood. Bruh. When I found that out, I was like, how old was I? I found out in my 20s, and I was like, you trying to tell me that your vagina does what? Where? Girl, no. Not over here. Not over here. But like I said at the beginning, I didn't know that they were going to add Charlotte. I didn't know. And if they are going to continue to add her to the group, let me tell you what. I'm here for it. It's something about the core cast of Lucifer that just, they all work together so well. They all have this chemistry. It's so strange, but so good how it doesn't matter who's in a scene. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. It's so good. It's so good. So, I just wish Lucifer was a little more self-aware. Not self-aware, but just a little more aware. You know what I'm saying? Because he be doing some, like, strange ass shit. Just strange, off the wall, to try to make himself more than what he is. Lucifer is already 2 handfuls. You don't need to add a third hand. What is the third hand going to grab? Some nuts? Like, sir, where are we going with the third hand? It's okay to be 2 handfuls. It's okay. Don't add a third hand. Don't try to make yourself more interesting because you think you're getting boring. Sometimes a little boring is what you need. Sometimes a little sit down, shut the fuck up is what you need. Sometimes a nap is what you need. Sometimes you need to sit in your bed and watch TV until you pass out. That's your prerogative. You can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I do love this show. And I actually can't wait for the next episode. I'm kind of sad about that. Like, it's 11:30 and I have nothing really else to do except for go to sleep because I have to go to work in the morning because we are still short 2 people. But on that note, guys, thanks for hanging with me tonight. Thanks. I got a little more wine left. I don't know if I'm gonna drink it. I'm starting to get a headache, which means I'm... but I hopefully will catch you, got fucking bug, in the next video. Bye. I hate these gnats. Oh God, it's one gnat. It's not even like multiple gnats. It's one gnat flying around, and when I find it, I'm gonna catch it and I'm gonna fuck it the fuck up. I'm gonna fuck it up.